1, 2, 3.
Welcome to London!
Oh, I give the girls advice all the time, you know. I sit with them when we eat or when we hang out, when there are activities. I'm always like scrunched in the middle of them all. So they always ask me like, "Oh, what did you do last year? How do you think you won?" And that's actually a really difficult question to answer someone because, to be honest, I don't really know because, you know, judges, you have different judges all the time. They all look for different things. I just tell them, you know, you have to enjoy this. It's only going to happen once that you compete for Miss World, so you might as well enjoy it to the fullest. I think a trip that I remember the most would have to be our trips to Haiti, because that's where we had our accident last November where we fell through the building, and it was one of my first official trips. So that really kick-started the year with giving me a whole different view on what I was actually getting myself into. I wasn't actually scared, but it was more like, okay, so this is actually what people go through in their everyday lives, and this is why I'm here. This is the path that I chose, and I chose it to help out others that go through this. So it was a great but tragic start of the year. It's a terrible thing what happened to Maria and her sister Sophia, and we're all mourning with her family, and the other day we had a service to honor the two sisters, and we're all praying for them, and you know, the final show will be dedicated to them. Like, I dedicate my final walk to them because it's such a tragic thing for such a young girl and for her family to go through. But you know, we look at it as their spirits shining through the final show with us, that they're there with us in spirit.
You got your photographer, there we are. Can you get a picture of this as well? Big smile for London, everyone!